first grade friends, welcome back, and we are wrapping up our writing of informative paragraphs. And today you're going to write an informative paragraph where you teach us about Thanksgiving. Now, the first thing you're going to need to do, friends, is draw a teaching picture that has labels. So you'll notice my teaching picture shows what I know about the foods that people eat on Thanksgiving. So I labeled my Thanksgiving plate. Then what foods do you see, friends? Well, they're all labeled. We've got the turkey, we have carrots, green beans, the stuffing, or some people call it dressing, cranberry sauce, and then one of my personal favorites, the mashed potatoes and gravy. So already your readers would be able to look at your paper and know, oh, these must be some of the foods that people eat on Thanksgiving. But then I have to write more in my sentences to teach my reader even more. So just like with all of our other informative paragraphs, we start with our topic sentence. Remember, your topic sentence is on your thumb. That's your sentence which is going to tell your reader what you're going to teach them about. So I said, I will teach you about Thanksgiving. That's my topic sentence. Let's see what I wrote. I will teach you about Thanksgiving. That sounds right and makes sense because I'm supposed to teach my reader about Thanksgiving. But then after my topic sentence, I have my 3 teaching sentences. Now you could write 3 different sentences. You could write 3 different facts and maybe they're together in 2 or more sentences. I'm going to write 3 different facts in 3 different sentences. My first fact was Thanksgiving is a holiday in November. That's the month that it's in. I then want people to know that on Thanksgiving, people give thanks. And finally, what makes Thanksgiving even more special or super special is that people eat a lot, right? They eat all these special foods. So I wrote some of my teaching sentences already. You'll notice I wrote, Thanksgiving is a holiday in November. That's my first teaching sentence. Here's my second teaching sentence. On Thanksgiving, people give thanks. That's part of what makes Thanksgiving special. But probably your favorite part about Thanksgiving that you're going to want to mention is that people eat a lot of food. So I need to write that. People, and you can draw your lines if you need to. People, make sure you add your finger space, 1 or 2 fingers. Eat a lot of food. What goes at the end of my sentence, friends? A period. To tell my reader that is the end of my thought, they can stop and take a breath. So we're going to write people. I hear the P sound, so I know it's going to start with a P, but I also know that we've been using our writing checklists a lot. And Miss Burns keeps saying you have to use a capital or uppercase letter at the beginning of a sentence. So this isn't just going to be any old P. This is going to be an uppercase P, like this. Pull straight down, curve around, uppercase P. Notice how I already wrote the word people here? So I'm just going to snag it. Help me spell it, friends. I've got the P. What comes next? E, O, P, L, E. Ooh, do you see that final stable syllable at the end? P-L-E, people. There it is. People eat a lot of food. People eat. That's a sight word, friends. E-A-T spells eat. If you weren't sure how to spell it, you could always stretch out the sounds you hear. People eat a lot. A lot. Let's stretch out lot. Pretend it's on that rubber band and you're stretching that rubber band. Lot. What's giving us that sound, friends? If you said L, kiss your brain. I hear a short O, like octopus. Lot. If you said T, you are correct. People eat a lot of, O-F spells of, of food. Ooh, we can spell food together. F, ooh, there's a digraph here, friends. what digraph is going to give me the ooh sound, like in tooth? It's a vowel digraph, and this is going to help us write the sounds that we hear. Ooh, if you said O-O, you are correct. Ood, d. People eat a lot of food. I've just taught my reader 3 different things about Thanksgiving. I taught them that Thanksgiving is a holiday in November. On Thanksgiving, people give thanks, and people eat a lot of food. And hey, look, all that special food is up in my teaching picture. So now let's wrap it up with our closing sentence. Our closing sentence is very similar to our opening sentence. It tells our reader what we just taught them. Now you know all about Thanksgiving, right? That's our sentence that goes on our pinky. So I'm going to write it. Now, uppercase N at the beginning of our sentence. Now you, that's a sight word, know, K-N-O-W, another sight word, all about, come to my next line because I ran out of some space, about Thanksgiving. Miss Birds, I don't know how to spell Thanksgiving. Well, friends, do you see it anywhere else in your paragraph? I do. I see it up in my teaching picture. I see it at the end of my topic sentence, and I see it in 2 of my teaching sentences. So I'm just going to snag it from one of my teaching sentences. Notice that I used an uppercase T at the beginning of Thanksgiving. That's because we always capitalize the names of holidays. Just like your first and last name are capitalized, we also capitalize the names of holidays. Also notice we have digraph TH in the beginning. Thanks. Like, hey, thanks. Giving, because we're giving thanks. Thanksgiving. And what goes at the end, my beautiful friends? A period. Now let's go back and reread our paragraph to make sure it sounds right and makes sense. I will teach you about Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is a holiday in November. On Thanksgiving, people give thanks. People eat a lot of food. Now you know all about Thanksgiving. And guess what, friends? We taught them all the different kinds of foods that people eat on Thanksgiving in our teaching picture. So go ahead and start working. You should probably start with drawing your teaching picture first. Then you're going to write your opening or your topic sentence, 2 or 3 teaching sentences, and wrap it up with your closing sentence.